Hey there, it's Shaunee Flowers, celebrity news editor for Monsters and Critics, and I'm bringing you this week's hottest topic. We're going to talk about Blac Chyna, or as she would prefer to be called now, Angela White. She's been through a lot. Over the course of the past year, she's been changing her life in some major ways. Some that might be really surprising to her fan base, some that might earn her some new fans, and some things that will definitely lose her some fans as well. Let's go down the list of changes. For starters, on her birthday last year, almost a year ago, Angela White, formerly known as Blac Chyna, was baptized. She found God. She has decided that she is now religious and she is free from her past. And she's letting a lot of things go that she previously did. One being her Baphomet demonic tattoo on her thigh. She's getting that removed. She has quit OnlyFans. She is looking and feeling a lot better lately, probably because she had all the fillers in her face removed, and now we're back to, I guess, probably as close to her original face as she can possibly get. And to be completely honest, she looks absolutely fantastic, no lie. Most recently, she gave us the details on her tattoo removal, like you all probably already know and have seen, but if not, you can see it here. She has a Baphomet, or had a Baphomet tattoo on her thigh. Baphomet is a demon, or, you know, it can be like equated to like Satan or the devil, or one of the many demons that are, you know, in religious lore. She said that she got it for totally different reasons, but because she is a new woman with a new life, and now she is, you know, starting her relationship with God, she wants to get rid of all things demonic, and that is one of them. She also has purged herself of OnlyFans, which is interesting because she told us last year that she made $240 million on OnlyFans. That's a lot of money to give up, even for God. But apparently she has other ways of making money, or maybe she's hoping to have other ways, or I guess we'll see. But she will no longer be doing it on OnlyFans, so she can kiss those millions goodbye going forward. The big what about this now is what happens with her taxes, because, you know, OnlyFans is taxed. Blac Chyna testified last year in that trial against the Kardashians, and she said that she hadn't filed her taxes in years, nor did she have a bank account. We don't know if that's changed as of late, but we certainly haven't got an update on it. There's been nothing public said about any of it. What you'll see in Blac Chyna's comment section is a lot of her fans and her friends are really excited about this big change. They're very, very happy for their friend. They are encouraging her, cheering her on, telling her how amazing it is that she's made this miraculous change. I'll tell you who won't forgive her, though: the IRS. If she hasn't paid her taxes for years and she made $240 million on OnlyFans, that means she probably owes the IRS a big chunk of change, and they don't forget. They don't care if you found God, if what you found. They want their money. You know who else hasn't forgiven or forgotten or is a very big fan of all this? Notice I said her friends and her fans are excited. I did not say her friends and her family. Her mom, Tokyo Toni, is not a fan of this big Blac Chyna change. In fact, when she showed us that she was having her fillers removed, Tokyo Toni took to social media and mocked her daughter for having her face altered back to its closest, I guess, to its original form. She did not like it at all. And when the people in the comments were cheering her daughter on and telling her how wonderful she looked, Tokyo Toni called them a bunch of clowns. In fact, there's a big long quote from Toni about Blac Chyna, or Angela White's filler removal, that I can't even read to y'all because I would be censored so much it wouldn't even make sense. But if you want to read it, we'll make sure to have a link to that for you. In the latest video, she showed us where she's going and how she's getting her laser tattoo removal done. She's going to Las Vegas to have it done. Apparently she has to drive there. She's not doing the driving. There's a big, long, lengthy video where she showed her fans how she's putting a memory foam mattress in the back of an SUV so she can lay down and rest all the way to Las Vegas and back. She doesn't even have to apparently sit in the car with a seatbelt on like the rest of us. Makes me wonder what'll happen if they get pulled over, but I mean, I guess that's her problem, not mine, right? Anyway, she will be laying down all the way to Las Vegas and back before and after her tattoo removal. In the video, we got to see quite a bit of Dream Kardashian, and we even got to see King Cairo too, Tyga's son. You know, Dream is Rob's daughter. that she shares with him. We saw her quite a bit. She's quite the ham. She likes to be on camera, and she is super, super cute. What I got from this video anyway, and all of the appearances of her children, is she wants people to know she's got her kids now. At least more than she did before. As you know, both Rob and Tyga have come out previously and talked not only about paying for basically everything for their kids' living expenses. Remember, Blac Chyna back in the day claimed that they weren't even paying her child support, and both of them jumped in the comments of where she said that, and they were like, why should we pay you child support? You don't even have your kid. Because both of them had the kids like more than full time. They paid for all of their expenses, their health care, their education. Like basically if they needed it, the dads were paying for it, is what they were saying. So now it looks like she's letting us know that she has the kids at least more than she used to, which is great. I mean, that's great. They seem to really enjoy being around her. They love their mom. You know, kids love their parents and they want to spend time with them. So, you know, kudos to her for that. They went into great detail about how the lasers work, how she'll get a treatment every 8 weeks. Apparently, tattoos aren't completely out of the question. She's not getting rid of all of them, just that one. In fact, once that one is light enough to cover up, the plan is to cover it up with something else. So should be interesting to see what she comes up with and what they replace it with. In another recent interview that Blac Chyna did just like a couple days ago, which ironically was from a strip club, so apparently those aren't out now. She was wearing a Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt, but what makes it interesting is it was a Dolce & Gabbana t-shirt with an image of Kim Kardashian on the front. And when she was asked about it, she said she's a big fan of Kim. She wants to support Kim. And, you know, that's Dream's auntie, she said. So she is definitely showing the Kardashians a lot of love now. It looks like she might be trying to make amends or make friends again, or who knows. As far as the Kardashians and their reaction, we haven't seen it yet. They haven't let us know if they're going to take her back into the fold, if they're going to be friends again. Remember, Blac Chyna and Kim Kardashian were like really, really good friends before Blac Chyna hooked up with Rob. In fact, they fell out. Their friendship was over before she and Rob started dating, possibly, and not really, it hasn't been confirmed the reason for the fallout, but it probably has something to do with Kylie Jenner and her Tyga dating back in the day. Back when Kylie was underage, there were rumors about her dating Tyga. So, you know, if I was Blac Chyna, I'd probably feel some kind of way about that. It might start a little problem. But, you know, like I said, unconfirmed, probable, possible, allegedly. Anyway, like I said, we don't know if the Kardashians are going to befriend her again, if they're over her, if, you know, she's done too much damage. I mean, look at what happened with her and Rob. Look at where she and Rob stand now. He has gone through hell and back because of that woman, or because of, you know, his relationship with her. I can't say it's entirely on her. I'm sure he's to blame for some of it too. But, you know, remember, he can't even be active on Instagram anymore because of that whole revenge porn thing when he posted her nude pictures to show everybody the work on her body that he paid for after she had their child. So I guess it's up in the air. We'll see. The Kardashians tend to be very forgiving people. Look at the way they treat Tristan Thompson, for example, bringing him back and bringing him back and bringing him back. And now there are rumors that he and Khloe might actually be back together. We don't know, but it's really looking like it. So, you know, as forgiving as the Kardashians are, I would say don't be super surprised if you see Blac Chyna spending time with Kim or Khloe or any of them really, or being friends with Rob finally so that they can co-parent their child together peacefully. That would be the biggest blessing to come out of all of this, to be honest. Again, I'm Shaunee Flowers. I'm the celebrity news editor for Monsters and Critics. You can follow me on Twitter at Shaunee Says. While you're here, please make sure to hit like on this video, comment, and tell me what you think about this big Blac Chyna Angela White makeover. Subscribe to Monsters and Critics on YouTube so that we can bring you more great celebrity news coverage. Have a good one.